Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the north side of Ankeny tonight, where the Little Cyclones from Ames are in town for a doubleheader matchup with Ankeny Centennial in this Class 5A. I said 4A. It'll be 4A in the boys, 5A in the girls tonight. The 7-7 Ames High Little Cyclone girls will go up against the 5th-ranked Ankeny Centennial gals, who have had a very good season to get things started here for Coach Scott DeYoung and his squad. First of all, looking at Ames tonight coming into the game, this is a Central Iowa Metro League Iowa Conference matchup. Joel Sullivan coaches the Little Cyclones. This is a conference matchup, so a little bit of conference. Ankeny's got Centennial has a pretty commanding lead on the conference race. That not nearly as important at the moment as jockeying for position in the sub-states, which will come out here in the next couple days for girls. They're already out for boys, so we will talk about that before the boys game and how that one looks. But looking at those CIML Iowa Conference standings right now, Centennial at the top, couple game lead on Ankeny. In-town neighbors, Ames in third place, Mason City, Fort Dodge, and Marshalltown round out the bottom three there. Recent rankings came out in Class 5A for the girls through the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Johnston, who was ranked number 1, this was 2 days ago, did lose last night by 18 to Waukee. So Johnston will be moved down there. They had beat Waukee earlier on in the season, but Waukee getting back to full strength, and they are a force to be reckoned with. One of the, definitely one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the state of Iowa right now, and they've got a talented squad. Coach Scott DeYoung hopes to have something to say about that as we get into the postseason tournament. But Johnston was ranked number 1. Waukee, who was ranked number 2, will undoubtedly move up after this one. They are against Des Moines Lincoln tonight. Waterloo West, Dr. Tony Pappas has Waterloo West Wallhawks back in the thick of things. They're ranked number 3 there at Iowa City High tonight. Number 4, Southeast Polk is at number 10, Valley. This is Centennial here, obviously, against Ames. Iowa City West is ranked 6th. They'll travel just a little bit north to take on Iowa City Liberty tonight. Number 7, Cedar Rapids, Washington is at Kennedy tonight. Number 8, Cedar Falls against Waterloo East. Number 9, Dowling against Urbandale. Actually, we already have Dowling with a win tonight, 40-28 over Urbandale. That game tipped off at 5 o'clock. So Dowling going with the early games this year, and that one is already done. So, like we mentioned, Valley, number 10 at Southeast Polk. Roosevelt this year having a very good start to the year. A slower start as far as getting games in, but they're 6-1 right now. They are at North tonight, who is also having a good year. North at 6-4. 2 teams hoping to make some noise in the postseason. In Central Iowa, Indianola checking in at number 15. They are at Oskaloosa tonight. So good one here. We'll talk a little bit more and focus a little bit more on this matchup. Coming up shortly, we'll be back after a quick break here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
And welcome back to the jungle, as they say here at Ankeny Centennial High School, where the Jaguars are entertaining the Ames High Little Cyclones tonight. We've got a doubleheader coming your way. First of all, the girls matchup, and taking a close look at tonight's game. First of all, a couple players to watch tonight. First of all, for Ames, Carolyn Waite, the senior, just 5'3", but scores 23 points per game, knows how to get to the rim, also can get the basketball. She has 4.1 rebounds per game and shoots 43% from field goal range. So Carolyn Waite, our player to watch for Ames tonight. For Centennial, their leading scorer, Maggie Phipps, a senior here on senior night at Centennial. She's averaging 18.8 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, and shoots just over 46.4% from the field. As we move on now to look at some keys to the game tonight, that is brought to you by DeArmond Ford, a family-led business guided by their core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity. Check out the all-new DeArmond Ford in Indianola at DeArmondFord.com. That's DEYARMAN Ford.com. So thank you to the crew down there at DeArmond Ford for bringing you this broadcast tonight. First of all, for the visitors, Ames, find Maggie. Maggie Phipps makes this Centennial team go, and we've seen times when Centennial has struggled a little bit this year. Once she's got the ball in her hand, she does great things, but they've got to find her, and the teams that have had success against Centennial have kept the ball out of their hands and then force the action. The force Centennial, they're so well coached on defense that force them into having to rotate a lot on defense, maybe able to find some open shots. For the Centennial girls, attack the basket. That's been the key for several weeks now, is get more aggressive as the season goes on, and of course rebound. Limit Ames to one and done. So we've got a little hype video to play here. We'll take about a 1-minute break and be back with the starting lineups right after this on CISN.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
And we're back, ready for our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the Ames High Little Cyclones, and we'll take this down to the public address announcer.
Jaguar basketball. Tonight's game will match the Little Cyclones of Ames against our own Centennial Jaguars. Tonight's contest is a CIML conference game. Ames comes into tonight's contest with a 7-7 record. They are coached by Joel Sullivan. He is assisted by Michelle Graw, Chuck Stevens, Mike Orr, Alexis Ely, and Scott Huthy. Ankeny Centennial has a 10-2 record. They are coached by Scott DeYoung in his 28th season at Ankeny and his 8th season at Ankeny Centennial. And he is assisted by Dave Runchy, Rachel Hinders, and Andy Payne. Now, let's meet the starting lineups first for our visitors from Ames. Starting at a guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 0, Ireland Buss. And a guard, a 5'4" senior, number 4, Caroline Waite. At 1-4, 5'10" sophomore, number 33, Julia Graw. And the other forward, a 6-foot sophomore, number 40, Kennedy White. And rounding out the forward core, a 6'1" senior, number 42, Ashley Iams. And now for our home team, our Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. Starting at a guard, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Bella Robin. And a guard, a 5'11" senior, number 15, Jackie Pippin. And a third guard for the Jaguars, a 5'11" senior, number 23, Maggie Phipps. At 1 forward, a 5'11" senior, number 24, Lizzie Strong. And at the other forward, a 5'10" junior, number 40, Ellie Street. Our officials for tonight's games, Chris Reindl, Tyler Reindl, and Steve Russell. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Kindly remove your hats and turn your attention to a flag at either end of the gym.
And we will
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
And we get set for the tip-off here tonight between Centennial and Ames. Centennial has had some good battles with Ames here in the past, even when Centennial is the favorite. Starting lineups tonight, first of all, for the visiting Ames High Little Cyclones, Ireland Buss, a 5'7" sophomore, Carolyn Waite, who we talked about in the pregame, a 5'3" senior, Julie Graw, the 5'10" sophomore, Kennedy White, 6'1" sophomore, and Ashley Iams, a 6'1" senior. So a little bit of youth and a little bit of experience there for Ames High. For Centennial, it is senior night, so they've got a senior-led lineup. Bella Robin, the 5'8" senior, Jackie Pippett, 5'11" senior, Maggie Phipps, 5'11" senior, Lizzie Strom, 5'11" senior, and junior Ellie Street at 5'10". So a height advantage for Ames as they've got some taller girls out there than Centennial, but not a huge factor. It doesn't appear to be a huge factor as each team steps out onto the court. It is Robin against Iams for the tip, and Robin wins it. Phipps all the way into the lane, battles some contact, and kisses it up off the glass. And Centennial on the board. Very quick in this one. Looking to force the issue a little bit with some full court press. Trying to deny the basketball. This is Iams in. Nice move to the inside, but taken away. Strom now looking to run. Ooh, nice bounce pass down the court to Phipps. Saves it back in. Bodies all over. And Iams looking to push things back the other way. Three-point shot. Long one on the way, and good. A three-pointer from Julie Graw. Nice in-rhythm shot for her. Ellie Street pushes ahead to Strom, and miscommunication. That sends Street into the scorer's bench, and Ames gets the ball back on the unforced turnover. So it looks like the strategy tonight for Centennial is they're going to have Street covering Ames' best player, Carolyn Waite. And Street has done a nice job shutting down some of the top scorers on the year. They go with a front. Can't get the steal. And that is Iams able to turn baseline and get a wide open look for her. And we're 1 minute into this one. Ames leading 5-2. Robin with the basketball. Gets rid of it to Phipps. Covered closely by Ireland Buss. Robin now in the corner. Strom. And we got a foul here away from the basketball. That is going to be on Buss. Buss, who is trying to keep the ball out of Maggie Phipps' hands. Said she reached out and grabbed her coming off a screen. So Centennial with the ball again. Here's Ellie Street with the basketball. She is covered by Ireland Buss. And a set play for Centennial. Here's Phipps with the basketball off the screen. Open three look for Strom. The knuckleball goes up off the basket and out of bounds over top of the backboard, and that will turn the ball back over to Ames. Again, full court pressure from Centennial. Looks like the main purpose of the full court pressure is to keep the ball out of Carolyn Waite's hands. She's got it now, running things for Ames. Quick one to the basket. Just 5'3", but she's an aggressive basketball player. Waite's got it again. Waite into the lane, tosses up off the glass, no good. Taken out of there, Jackie Pippett. The strong board. Street pushing it ahead to Strom. Into the lane, spin move, and she traveled. Took one little extra shuffle step as she went in, and off the bench, Avery Porter for the senior Strom. Gets a congratulations from Coach Scott DeYoung. And that ball tipped away Street, and it's going to go off Street's knee out of bounds. So Centennial continuing to set their own tempo, or try to set their own tempo for this one. And stuck now in a corner is Iams to get it in. She does to Waite. Across the timeline she goes. Ames will set up the double screen at the top. Waite elects to go the other direction. Thought about the three. Gets to the top of the key to Kennedy White. White into the lane. Jackie Pippett using the body to keep her away, but a nice job turning to her left using the right hand by Kennedy White. White at 6'1" has a couple-inch height advantage, but Pippett tried to body her out of there. But White able to get the nice touch. Ames out to a big lead, 7-2. The little give and go. Pippett, too strong, taken out of there by Carolyn Waite. Quickly back the other way is Ames. Centennial, their man-to-man defense. Iams picks up her dribble, gets it back over on the side, and now Buss up top. Danger of a 5 count. She was being counted down and hadn't gone anywhere. A quick 5 count as the official, as soon as she caught the basketball, was counting her down with his right hand. And the ball back in Centennial's hands. Points hard to come by through the first 3.5 minutes for the Jaguars. Ames again just knowing where Maggie Phipps is the entire time. Kind of a zone-ish look for Ames. You got Phipps running the baseline. Street tries to go into Robin, who is cutting away and trying to give Street some space. And the ball is bounced out of bounds, and another turnover for Centennial. As into the game for Ames, Cameron Moon checks in. And she's got the basketball right now. Moon against pressure from Bella Robin. Goes baseline, and Jackie Pippett sliding down, trying to cut her off. Got her with the knee. And that will give the ball to Ames out of bounds.
15, Jackie Pippett.
Carolyn Waite to trigger it. Trouble getting it in. They do to Moon. Moon travels, just sitting there, never had it, kind of had her feet just shuffling the entire time. These officials don't waste any time. The 5 counts are going, the ball is out of bounds, set to trigger again. Just no time wasted here tonight. We're going to play basketball. That's what we're here for. Maggie Phipps to Porter. Now to Street, kind of the sagging 2-3 zone as Maggie Phipps works to get open for Centennial. Into the lane, Street, out to Porter. That's where they want the ball, top of the key. Bella Robin misses badly, and the rebound cleared out of there by Kennedy White. And Ames with the unforced turnover as White tried to get it to Moon. No one really down there, but just a miscommunication between those two ladies, and a timeout, 30-second timeout for Centennial. Just a kind of a sloppy game here through the first 4 minutes and 21 seconds in the first quarter as Ames leads 7-2. And a lot of turnovers between these two teams, and not exactly forced turnovers either. Just seems like not everybody necessarily on the same page for both teams. Ames did a couple shots. Centennial really hasn't had an opportunity to take many shots. So that's where we sit right now as we get set to go out again. Look for Centennial to really try to figure out a way to get the ball in Maggie Phipps' hands. We talked about that as a key for Ames tonight, keep the ball out of her hands, and they've certainly done a great job of that so far. Just had the ball a couple times as they using a version of a 2-3 zone, but always have somebody on Phipps. It's really a box and one technically. Phipps cuts to the lane, that's Pippett cutting to the lane. Can't get the ball up over the hoop. Down this way is Kennedy White. White all the way into the lane, blocked by Phipps, but she got some arm.
Foul charge number 23, Maggie Phipps.
And that will send Ashley Iams to the free throw line, where she shoots on the season 68%. Iams, the second leading scorer for this Ames squad at a sparkling 17.2 points per game. And she gives Ames the 7-point lead right now early on in this one. And Centennial just grasping and clawing, trying to figure out a way to manufacture some offense here tonight. Street, top to Phipps. Now Porter. Corner to Phipps, into the lane. Phipps can't find the range, gets her own rebound though. Couple opportunities for her, can't haul it in. Ames looking to run all the way down. This is Waite. Pulls it out when she realized she doesn't have numbers. Couldn't quite get the ball down low as they tried to come out and hedge with Pippett forcing the action. Robin pushes it ahead. Here's Phipps. That's the look they want from 3. Good, Maggie Phipps in rhythm, and that's why they need to find her every possession down the court, that time in transition. Ames not able to get their defense set up, and Centennial knew what to do. Waite fakes the shot. She's got it back after a little handoff to Ames. This is Ireland Buss back in the game. She's getting counted down. They try to go baseline, down to White. Nice interior passing. White gets it in there to Leah Teachins, who was checked into the game. I didn't catch her when she checked in. Phipps off the screen. Strong on it, but Bella Robin, as always, there for the rebound, and she puts it in on the putback. So a couple second chance opportunities for Centennial, has them right back in this one, trailing 11-7. Waite across the timeline. Ames is spread out all over the place. They're going to try to get into the lane. It's Buss, and she carries the basketball. Centennial going to come in with some big substitutions here, and look at this. Cleo Murray into the game. First time we've seen her this year. Cleo Murray off the knee injury. One of the leading scorers and players for the Centennial team a year ago. Good to see her back, and they're going to try to free her up because she is a very good outside shooter. That could help a bunch against this defense. Maybe a little, didn't see that coming here tonight with Murray. This is her up top. Skip pass down low. Porter follows her shot, can't get it, and on the clear out, got a jump ball. Olivia Anderson had position and got completely cleared out when she went up for the rebound. Everyone was boxing out, all clean, but just lost that physical battle there. And here's Ames again back with the basketball. Here's Waite. Set play coming for Ames. She goes up at the top of the key for Kennedy White. And right now this is Moon with the basketball. Waite almost loses it, decides to launch a long 3. She hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities to shoot it. Bella Robin tries to save it in, cannot. Quickly thrown back in Kennedy White, and she uses a hook. Yep, uses a hook. Gets an offensive foul, so that ball's going to get sent back over to Centennial. And Lizzie Strom checking in game for Bella Robin. Give her a break here before the quarter.
Substitution for the Jaguars.
So Centennial has found the rhythm a little bit more the last couple times down the court. Ames was playing with 6 on the floor, and they just realized that. So I do believe that's a technical foul. Again, these officials wasting no time at all tonight getting the ball in play. So if anything, they get it back in. Wasn't necessarily time to get the substitution in. Ames was still out talking. Nothing whistled. They say now that she was out to get a hair tie off the floor. So at least that's what Coach Joel Sullivan convinced the official of. Here's Porter into the lane. She can't find the range, but rebound off, and Cleo Murray gets her first couple points of the year. Good to see that from Cleo off her knee injury over the summer. She could be a huge part of this Centennial team as they try to make some noise in the season. Then a moving screen. Murray got hit pretty hard in the back, and that was Kennedy White, who just picks up her second foul in the last couple seconds. So Kennedy White, one of the bigs for Ames, averaging 6.3 points per game, but does a nice job on the boards as well. Averages 5 of those a game. McKenna Clark. Porter goes down low to Strom, who has a hand on her back. Strom over a couple Ames little Cyclones. Ball kicked out of there, and Carolyn Waite's got it, clearing it for Ames. 10 seconds left. Carolyn Waite. Covered by Porter, she backs in, and she uses some elbow. These officials are ready to call everything here tonight. Much to the ire of the Ames fans in front of us. Offensive foul called there, and that'll be the first one on Waite. So now the Jaguars look to do something here with 5.2 seconds left. Strom into Phipps. 4 seconds. Phipps, half court. Lets it fly. Almost. Maggie Phipps off the back iron. And Centennial claws their way back into this one. They trail 11-9 after one.
To everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
And welcome back to Ankeny Centennial High School, where after one, Ames leads 11-9. Ames has done a nice job so far on defense. Centennial with a couple second chance opportunities. Here's Phipps, and she drags her right pivot foot up here on the baseline. And you're not going to get away with much tonight with this officiating crew. They are on top of everything. Centennial stays in their press. Just trying to take Ames out of rhythm. They've done a really nice job. Both these coaches done a nice job taking the leading scorers out of the game. Just haven't seen much from Phipps and Carolyn Waite for Ames. She's got the ball now, gives it off. This is Ames with it right now, up top to Julie Graw with the basketball. Back to Waite. Waite, the step back three, no good. Lizzie Strom clears it. Looking to push. Strom, no one picks her up on the lane, out to Street. Now this is McKenna Clark, way short on the three ball. And Phipps tries to keep it alive, but it turns into a fast break opportunity for Ames. Carolyn Waite all the way in, up off the glass, no good. Now Centennial will try to come back the other way. They've got numbers 3-on-2, Street, Strom all the way in, up with a shot. And she'll get 2 free throws. As that draws a foul on Ashley Iams. So the fast break one way turned into a run out the other way. And everybody takes an opportunity to catch their breath, including myself. Strom at the free throw line. Looks like one of those little pennies you used to put in the machine at Walmart and watch it wiggle all its way around, and she does find the bottom of the net. Strom averages 70% on the year, and she hits the second one as well. Down here on the bench, Coach Joe Sullivan having a conversation with Carolyn Waite. Looked like she might have tweaked an ankle a little bit on her last trip down the court. So with her out, we'll see how this offense runs through Ames as Anderson tries to sneak in behind Cameron Moon, and she loses the ball out of bounds. The deflect will keep the ball with Ames, the Little Cyclones. This is the first time, I believe, that the game's been tied up since the very beginning. As Centennial got the first 2 points, and then Ames scored the next 11, and now we're tied at 11. This is Buss with the basketball. Buss loses it, tipped from behind. I think Street got a hand on it. Street now playing 2-on-3. Gets the ball tipped away momentarily, kicks it out to Porter. Back to Street. Now Centennial will run things. Bella Robin gives it off to Phipps. Phipps into the lane, draws all sorts of attention, kicks out Ellie Street. They cannot find the range from three. Street gets her hand on another one, constantly disrupting things on defense. Long three on the way, no good, and Street again there for the rebound. That was Iams letting that one fly. Back the other way, Robin to Porter. Porter the long three. Still can't find the range. Gets her own rebound. Into the lane. Give to Bella Robin. Kicks it out. Porter again. And finds the range this time and gives them the 14-11 lead. Centennial on the year shoots 37% from three, so they're a good three-point shooting team, but have struggled to find the range so far here tonight. Maybe Avery Porter just got the lid off the basket. Ames now hasn't scored in a long time. Buss goes in and she steps on the end line. Another turnover for the Little Cyclones will send things back to Ames, and Carolyn Waite did not spend too much time on the bench. She's tried to force the issue a little bit. She did not spend a whole lot of time down there. It appears the ankle's fine, and she's back on defense with the Ames Little Cyclones. Maggie Phipps with the basketball down here to Porter. Looking inside, they go to Robin. Robin fakes, turns around, and gets the friendly home court roll. She is now given Centennial a 16-11 lead. Ames hasn't scored here through the first 3 minutes and 10 seconds of the second quarter, and a lot longer than that in the first quarter. This is Iams with the basketball. Graw tipped away, and Street once again into the scorer's bench and nearly takes out, didn't see her down there. Behind the bench was Cleo Murray set to check in. So Murray getting some minutes tonight. Again, good to see her back. The sharpshooter. Didn't know she was going to be back tonight, so I might have to do some digging at halftime and pull up her stats from last year, because Cleo Murray, a double-digit scorer a year ago. As a sophomore, 5'8", Bella Robin all the way down, gets it taken away from her from behind. Nice hustle there by Cameron Moon to tip the ball out of bounds, and Centennial will trigger it. Maggie Phipps underneath her own basket. Centennial's been much better since getting down early. They get the ball to Phipps in the corner. The fadeaway three, no good, but Cleo Murray there for the rebound. Porter against that zone. Oh, nice look down low. Bella Robin snuck behind everybody. Timeout Ames. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Centennial's open up an 18-11 lead.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Centennial right now is on a 9-0 run in the second quarter, and they've opened up an 18-11 lead on Ames after Ames got out to a 9-2 lead in the first quarter. And Ames, after the open layup, set to trigger it from underneath the Centennial basket. They get into Waite, who has been quiet tonight. A couple of weeks ago, I told Coach DeYoung, I said I would not want to be the other leading scorer for the other team playing against you, but we've seen that now the last couple weeks against Centennial as well, where teams have taken Maggie Phipps out of the game. So that's why it's so important to have Murray back. Nice job by Bella Robin to drop into the passing lane. Murray goes behind her back, but nice job going down, getting the basketball. Ashley Iams, Waite with the basketball. Waite going to try to take, nice spin move, but can't get the ball off as she tried to take Porter to the basket. Phipps now, the future Drake women's basketball player. Kicks it out to Murray. She thought about three. That's her shot a year ago. Robin at the free throw line. Murray again from way downtown. Cleo Murray! Welcome back. 21-11. Great to see that out of her. Caroline Waite goes baseline, nice quick move. Defense slides down, swung around the extra pass. Back out it goes over here to Ames. They know where those shooters are. Ames out to Waite, and a 5-second call. Again, you're not going to get away with much tonight. These guys are over top of everything. You are not getting an inch. It's been tight both ways, just much more tightly officiated than several of the games we've seen so far this year. They're definitely legit calls. It's just we're seeing them called all the time. So. And we've got an issue here at the scorer's bench to get the official in. 5-second call. Okay, there was a discussion at the bench. The official scorer had thought it was a foul called, and they didn't get the signal. They didn't get the number, so. Centennial looking to increase their 10-point lead. They're on a 12-0 run right now. Bella Robin kicks it out and almost tipped away. Ball, yes, then taken away by Caroline Waite. Waite all the way down, takes it out, in rhythm three, that's off. And Bella Robin once again clears the rebound. She is everywhere, her and Ellie Street. Great work on defense. Maggie Phipps. Phipps into the lane. Bella Robin, the pump fake goes in off the left hand and can't quite get it up off the glass. Ames trying to end their dry spell. Iams all the way, and they have not scored in the second quarter, and they led this game 9-2 early. Three-point shot on the way. No good, an air ball. Waite tries to save it in, and she loses it. Steps out of bounds, and the dry streak will go even longer. We're easily going on 8-9 minutes that Ames hasn't scored. Not a stat we keep, but pretty easy when you look at the quarter score that Ames hasn't scored in this quarter, and they led 11-4 for a good portion of the first quarter. They scored their first 11 points in a hurry. So Murray, as they work her back in, comes out and finds a seat on the bench to figure out a way to move herself closer to the coach after she spent the first part of the year on the end of the bench coming off that knee surgery. Ellie Street, as they continue to try to solve the zone. Street out to Porter. Excuse me, that's Clark. They get inside to Olivia Anderson, who's sidestep. She goes up off the glass and in. And the Centennial run moves to 14-0. Ames has pitched a goose egg here in the second quarter, and we've only got a minute and a half to play. Ashley Iams with the basketball. Now on the corner to Graw. This is Buss up top. Buss gives it up to Waite. Waite off the screen, drives in. Turns and finds herself with a look at the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Olivia Anderson clears it, and McKenna Clark quickly the other way for Centennial. Swings it across the street into the lane. Nice move down low. They go to Anderson, and she is bodied up from behind down there by Leah Teachins.
Foul charge number 12, Leah Teachins.
That will be 5 team fouls, 6, excuse me, on Ames. Clark looks to trigger it. Oh, she sees Street. Street came in late. Got the open look, can't get it to fall. Anderson battles around, gets her own rebound, goes up again, and they say she traveled. So in all of that, they say Olivia Anderson traveled with a basketball. The body's on the floor everywhere. Ames doing all they can to try to get just a bucket in this second quarter. And the ball taken away, Maggie Phipps. Phipps goes up through contact, can't get it to fall, and quickly down to the rebound was Buss. Clearing it is Iams. She's going to push it for Ames. Cross-court pass is nice job by Graw to draw it in. Back up court it goes to Buss, and she gets a hand from Strom. And maybe a little bit of an upset brewing here tonight at halftime. I believe the game's at West Des Moines. Valley leads Southeast Polk 34-32. So number 4 Southeast Polk, number 10 Valley. That is at Southeast Polk, excuse me. Ames with 45 seconds left. Graw, Waite. Waite against Street. Thought about that step back three. Decided not to. They go down low, backing in, and nearly traveled with it was White. Back up top to Waite. You got Waite and White. Keep those two straight. There's about a 10-inch height difference between the two of them. As Caroline Waite goes down hard. And that's going to be on Street, her first. Just 4 team fouls on Centennial for the first half. 20.9 seconds to go. Waite to trigger it on the inbounds. They floated up top to Ames and back to Waite. Off the screen, Waite gets her first really good look of the night and drains that one. And that's the only 2 points Ames is going to end up with in this quarter. It's been all Centennial in the second quarter. Down low they go. Anderson backing in, turnaround jump shot, and she equalizes that one. And Ames quickly the other way, and Waite's not going to get the shot off. And Centennial with a huge second quarter. They lead 25-13. We'll be back with the halftime talk right after this on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the car guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Welcome back to the Exemplar Care halftime show here on the Central Iowa Sports Network, where Centennial outscores Ames in the second quarter 16-2, including a 14-0 run. Ames went over 10 minutes without scoring from the first quarter into the second quarter. And Centennial, actually Ames led at the end of the first quarter 11-9. They led throughout most of the first quarter by 7 or 9 points. But Centennial comes back big with some help off the bench from Cleo Murray, the junior, back in the lineup tonight for the first time after a knee injury this summer. So good to see that young lady back in the lineup for Centennial. Scoring here for Ames tonight, Caroline Waite, who is their leading scorer, has had a tough go of it so far. She's just got 2 points tonight on 1 of 10 shooting, so she's had a tough night. Ellie Street has been on her for Centennial and done a very nice job on her. Also for Ames, Julia Graw has 3. Kennedy White has 2. Ashley Iams has 4. And off the bench, Leah Teachins has 2. So Ames, leading rebounder for Ames, 4 in the first half for Ashley Iams. For Centennial, Bella Robin has had a great night to start so far. 4 rebounds to go along with 6 points. And she's been the workhorse for Centennial. Also, Maggie Phipps has 5, as they have done a very nice job, Ames has, on Maggie tonight in this one. Also, Lizzie Strom with 2. McKenna Clark has a 3-pointer. And Cleo Murray with 5 points off the bench, along with Olivia Anderson with 4 points off the bench. Centennial winning the rebounding battle by quite a bit tonight. They've got 15. Ames just has 7. So Centennial doing a very nice job on the boards in this one. And that was going to be a key tonight for Centennial, was to rebound the basketball, and they've certainly done a great job of that. So we'll be back with more after this message from Exemplar Care, Des Moines' only around-the-clock urgent care. The Des Moines Exemplar Care halftime show.
I'm Dr. Katie here at Exemplar Care Urgent Care, the Des Moines Metro's first 24/7 urgent care. That means here at Exemplar Care, we're always here. If you want to get tested for COVID, you can simply just go to our website and sign up. We offer different types of testing for whatever your needs are, and we offer it in whatever situation you find yourself, whether it's you have symptoms, whether you don't have symptoms, whether you have a family get-together, whether you're actually traveling again. Here at Exemplar Care, we have really found ourselves an expert in testing for businesses. You can go to our website, exemplar.care, and fill out contact information there. But really what we can offer businesses is the ability to stay open, stay safe, and stay COVID-free. In addition to being tested for COVID, we also do everything we can to make this as safe of an experience as it can be, whether you have COVID or you don't have COVID. We want you to feel safe getting the medical care and the treatment that you need. Exemplar Care Urgent Care will open officially February 15th, and we are excited. We are going to be the first 24/7 urgent care here in the Des Moines metro area. That means it doesn't matter what time of day it is, we are here for you. Exemplar Care Urgent Care. We are located at 7300 Westtown Parkway. That's just off Jordan Creek.
And we're back here at Centennial High School, where the Centennial Jaguars have taken a commanding 25-13 lead here at the break. Ames actually led 11-9 here on the Exemplar Care halftime report. Ames led 11-9. After one, Centennial really couldn't get in the groove. But Centennial has come back. They outscored Ames 16-2 in the second quarter, including a 14-0 run. Ames went over 10 minutes without a bucket, or without even a point. So Ames will start the second half same way they did the first. Buss, Waite, Graw, White, and Iams. Haven't seen who the Jags will go with yet. They'll go back to their normal lineup. Lizzie Strom did get the start tonight for senior night, but Avery Porter will start the second half. Strom did a nice job at a couple points in that first half. So here we go, set to go with the second half. And it will be Ames basketball here to start the second half. They're going to go a little bit different here. They're going to let Graw handle the basketball. They give it over to Waite, who averages 23 points per game. And a nice give and go as they got Pippett coming up on the hedge. And Ames starts the third quarter similar to how they started the game, getting a good look at the basketball. Nice job there by Kennedy White, who spent a good portion of that first half on the bench with 2 fouls. That ball nearly taken away. Bella Robin going to shoot a 3. She doesn't shoot a whole lot. And battling inside, coming away with a rebound, is Ashley Iams. Over to Graw. Down low they go again. White, nice give and go. The things have run through her here in the second half. Waite, the quick 3 over here, and Caroline Waite feeling it a little bit more. She scored 5 points in the last minute of action out here, and Ames needs to get her more involved in the offense. Maggie Phipps in the lane, goes down low to Pippett. Pippett up off the glass and in. Waite now with the basketball. Covered by Street, who's done a really nice job on her so far in this one. Street just long and lanky, keeps her hands off. We've seen it night in and night out every week for Centennial. They try to go down low, and Bella Robin sliding down in from the top gets in the way of the pass as they try to go to bus cutting, and they can't get it to her. Robin, another deflect. Her and Street just kind of keep every offense kind of out of sync. Buss, now to Waite. Waite so quick off the dribble. Good help, Jackie Pippett. Return to center now. Jags looking to run. They get it ahead to Porter. Porter with a lay-in. Nice job by Street to get it to her. Drew the defense, dished it off on the right. Centennial running the break to perfection. This is Ashley Iams now to Buss. They go down low to White. White back in the game, has done a nice job so far, but that time can't find the backboard to get it in, and Porter clears it. Robin. Phipps the long 3. Good! Maggie Phipps from 4 feet behind the arc. Starting to heat up, and Centennial has opened up a 14-point lead. And nearly a turnover. Now Phipps does take it away. Phipps all the way in. Phipps, the reverse, goes under and can't get it off the glass and in, and Coach DeYoung says, get back on defense. She hustles back, but Street slows things down a little bit. She gets contact with Caroline Waite.
Substitution for the Little Cyclones, number 20, Cameron Moon.
Waite, long pass cross court over here to Moon, who's back in the game. Iams off the screen, draws a double team, trapped in the corner. She's tall, but she can't quite get out of it, and we've got a jump ball tie-up between Jackie Pippett and Kennedy White. You know, Moon's got a height advantage on everybody out there, but she got herself down into the corner and just didn't have anywhere to go with the basketball after she came off the screen. Ellie Street going to run things. They're going to let Phipps with the basketball. They're going to let Phipps run the baseline. They go into Pippett again. Pippett fakes left, goes up to her right hand, can't get off the glass. Bella Robin once again keeping it alive. Bella Robin can't finish it off, and up high for the rebound is Ashley Iams. Numbers for Ames, they're playing 5-on-3. Iams going to let loose a long three-pointer. I think it was partially blocked. And Porter clears the rebound. Phipps ahead. The one-handed pass down low to Ellie Street. What a pass across the court by Maggie Phipps. Haven't seen a pass like that in girls basketball all season. What a look from the future Drake basketball player.
Charge number 40, Ellie Street, her third.
Ellie Street does pick up her third foul. And there's going to be a 30-second timeout here. And where that is key is even though Centennial has opened up a 16-point lead, Ellie Street has drawn Caroline Waite all night. And picking up her third foul right now, Caroline Waite is one of the leading scorers in the state right now at 23 points per game. And she has not quite found a rhythm yet tonight, mainly due to Street covering her. So Street will have a seat on the bench right now with her third foul. As Centennial now has opened up a 16-point lead. Waite nearly has it taken away from her. Porter will draw that assignment now. This is Iams with the basketball. Iams off the screen, and Jackie Pippett coming up to hedge as she does often, trying to force the action. Gets called for the body here.
15, Jackie Pippett, her second.
It's her second foul. So, again, Ellie Street on the bench right now. Avery Porter going to draw the defense assignment on Caroline Waite. Waite off the screen. Thought about the quick three. Kicks it back out to Waite. Down low they go. Good look to Iams. Iams gets the friendly roll on that hoop. We've seen a few friendly rolls on that hoop tonight, and Iams puts that one in. Nice play between the two bigs for Ames. McKenna Clark with the basketball. She goes high post to Robin. Robin thought about the step back, which might have found her a spot on the bench, and Maggie Phipps, just like that, the quick release drains the three-pointer, and Centennial has opened up their biggest lead of the night at 37-20. Iams. This is Buss with the basketball, tipped away again by Robin. So disruptive out there. Cameron Moon inside. This is White. White goes up and blocked by Pippett, and they say she got her. I think he decided to call the foul. Probably got her earlier with the body, and then thought he probably missed that one, so he called it on the block. But quickly, Jackie Pippett gets her third foul. So she'll find a spot on the bench, too, which will mean Olivia Anderson will be into the basketball game. Lizzie Strom set to check in as well as Kennedy White hits that free throw. White, the second leading scorer, as I mentioned earlier, at 17.2 points per game for Ames. And she doesn't get that one, but Lizzie Strom had shuffled her feet a little bit before and found herself in the lane. And White gets the second one, so was able to capitalize on the mistake by Centennial. Leading by 15, Phipps again. She has found the range. Maggie Phipps with her third three-pointer of the night. Doesn't even need it in rhythm, creates her own separation, nails it. 40-22, Centennial by 18. Down to the corner, draw, and she travels with the basketball. Both officials right there with their hands in the air to call that one. 2:55 to go here in the third quarter. Coach DeYoung says, let's slow it down a little bit. Let's make sure we get a good shot. Phipps up top, and we got a moving screen coming off that, and actually Strom took the brunt of it off the screen, but she was moving just a little bit. She took most of the contact, but wrong place, wrong time. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one as well, and we'll be back. We're going to keep it right here, okay, as we go through the third quarter here, it has been all Centennial. Actually, it's been all Centennial since that point. Maggie Phipps has been on fire so far here, especially in the third quarter. She is up to 9 points on the night. I'm told, no, that's wrong. 14 points on the night. That's more like it. Maggie Phipps has 14 after hitting several threes. I've got my statistician here along with me, but we're trying to communicate without reading lips with masks on, so that makes things a little bit difficult. Ames looking to get back in this one. It was all Ames early on in this one, but it's been a big night for Centennial ever since about the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Down low they go to Waite. Waite drives in, and she can't find the glass. And on the rebound, it looks like Ashley Iams going to be whistled for the foul. It's her second. Only the first foul for Ames here in this third quarter. Centennial has 5 of them. Down in the corner, Porter goes down low. Strom draws body. Nice spin move to the left, but can't complete it. Olivia Anderson, who's been great around the basket here tonight, gets her 6th point of the night. And Waite. They go down low to her, going to try to post her up. Oh, quick move around Porter. Still can't find the range. Man, she finds herself at the basket. Let's go of a long 3 there. And watching Caroline Waite reminds me so much of, now her name escapes me, the young gal from Pocahontas just a few years ago. Short, but just gets that quick 3-pointer up. They're a long 3 for Ashley Iams and a timeout by Ames. That's a full timeout. Ames trying to get back in this one, down by 14.
Reminder that the Jaguars will be on the road next week. Tuesday they travel to Dowling Catholic.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
And it came to be right at the break. Ellie Ruffridge for Pocahontas just a couple years ago set the all-time leading scoring record for the state of Iowa for girls. Broke the record, and honestly, watching Caroline Waite for Ames tonight, it reminds me a lot of her. The way she shoots the basketball, gets rid of it quick. It's a very sweet stroke from the outside, and you can see why they had Ellie Street guarding her, kept the ball out of her hands for the most part. But Waite starting to heat up for Ames. Then after a turnover, Ames with a basketball back. Minute 20 to go here, third quarter. Looking to go down low, post up Teachins, and she travels with a basketball. So Ames will elect to continue to play half-court defense right now. Clark with the basketball. I was looking at Porter running the baseline. She's got the ball now. Olivia Anderson, who's had a tough night on the boards. By tough, I mean good. She's been tough. And the new girl on the team for Centennial. It's Cleo Murray back playing tonight. She's got it now. Thought about the 3. Nice give to Anderson, who had the ball tipped away momentarily. She looks down to the corner and finds Porter, and Porter can't find the range, but it gets tipped off of Teachins out of bounds.
Substitution for Ames, number 33, Julia Graw.
Graw now set to come in for Ames with 46.5 seconds left in this third quarter. Porter to trigger. They go into Anderson, kicks it back out to Clark. Clark up top to Murray. Murray back to Clark. Baseline move, lets it up and can't hit it. And nice rebound by Julia Graw. Waite down to the corner. They go down to Waite, posting up. Back up top it goes to White. And White traveled with the basketball. So again, we've got some quick calls here tonight, but these guys are all over it. Bella Robin, who has just been the blue-collar worker all year for Centennial. A lot of deflects, taking defenses out of the equation. This is Maggie Phipso with the basketball. She's covered up top by Buss. Phipps. She's in danger of a 5-second call. Lets loose a three-pointer and caught at the horn. No good. Bella Robin couldn't quite put it in. So Centennial keeps that lead at 12. And we move to the fourth quarter. They lead 42-28.
Aggressively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Substitution for the Jags during that.
And back to the action here at Centennial High School, where Ames trails Centennial right now in the CIML Iowa Conference matchup. 42-28. We've got 8 minutes on the clock and we're set to go. Ames hit a couple big shots here at the end of that quarter to get back in the game. They trailed by 18 at one point. Kennedy White up top into the lane, and she gets a lot of body from Jackie Pippett, who knew it right away, and Pippett going to pick up her fourth on this senior night.
Number 15, Jackie Pippett, her fourth, team sixth.
It's her fourth. 16 fouls, so Ames will be in the bonus here after the next foul.
Lineup by number 12, Olivia Anderson.
And Olivia Anderson, who's done very well off the bench here tonight, checks into the game now. Here's White down in the corner, backs her way in on Anderson. Tries to get rid of it. They do to Graw. They're trying to get the ball to White. The running floater in the lane. She gets body from Ellie Street, who picks up her fourth.
Foul charge number 40, Ellie Street. That's her fourth foul.
And so she will stay in the game, though, because she's been the one that has held Waite in check tonight for the most part. And Waite can score in bunches, as we've seen. At the free throw line, she is an 85% free throw shooter. And she hits the second as well. Phipps now, one of the few times she's been able to touch the basketball and not have someone in her shorts tonight. Phipps drives in, kicks out Murray back in the game. She's plays for short spurts at a time, coming off her knee injury. First game back for Cleo. She gives it up and it's kicked out of bounds. Goes off the knee of Phipps. And the ball will come back to Ames. Ames only trailing by 12, a couple shots away from being right back in this one. Centennial led by 18 points not that long ago. Graw actually just traveled with it again. No call that time. As every movement of the feet tonight has been a travel. That time going up strong as they go down low with Ames. And Ames is going to find herself shooting a couple free throws.
team 8. At the line shooting 2, Ashley Ames.
So Ames, who averages 17 points a game, hits that one. Very good free throw shooter as well.
Substitution for the Jags, number 11, McKenna Clark.
As the second one falls as well. And just like that, we've got a 10-point ball game. McKenna Clark to run point for Centennial. As Joel Sullivan tells his defense, let's go. And Centennial going to take a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. So Ames has hit some big shots. Oh, it is a full timeout? All right, full timeout. So we'll keep it right here now on the full timeout. Centennial led this game by 18 points with just a couple minutes left in the third quarter. And a couple gals in foul trouble for Centennial. In fact, Centennial's been whistled for 8 team fouls in this second half so far. Ames with just 1. They've done a nice job of really pounding the ball down low and getting Jackie Pippett and Ellie Street in foul trouble. So both those gals on the bench right now with 4. And they try to figure some things out here in the bench right now. If you're Centennial, Centennial shot the ball well, but just a couple turnovers here. Last few times down the court, haven't even really got a shot off, and that's what plagued them early to start this game. Ames definitely a little more excited here coming out of the break. Ready to go. The officials are conferring as well here at midcourt. Not sure exactly what they're talking about. There's quite the conversation going on there as well, but we're going to bring it back into action. Teachin's back into the game for Ames. Bella Robin triggering it, gets it into Clark. Clark in danger of the 5-second, and Clark extends the arm. There's a little bit of a pause, and then Waite eventually hits the deck, and Clark gets called for the offensive foul. So 9 fouls right now on Centennial. Ames with just 1, and it's back to a 10-point game. Ames with a basketball, trying to make it single digits. A lot of time left in this one. Long three-pointer, good for Ashley Iams, and we've got a 7-point ball game. Clark with the basketball. Porter dribbles around. They get it over to Clark. Clark thought about 3, doesn't take it. She's being counted right now. Up top to Robin. She's trying to get the ball to Maggie Phipps. Phipps finds herself right at the basket. Can't finish. Tipped out of there. Robin's long paw. Gets it up there. Porter, 3-point shot. She can't get it. Bella Robin again with the offensive rebound. Keeps another play alive. And a foul then there on Waite. And that'll be just a second foul on Ames, as Centennial now has gone a few minutes without scoring here in this fourth quarter. They get the ball into Anderson. Anderson swings it over to Porter. Ames in that 2-3 zone. More of a box-and-one look. They've had someone in the grill of Phipps all night long. They go down low. Good ball movement. They get it to Anderson. Anderson up off the glass. She can't finish. And Ames looking to dig into this lead even more. Here's Waite. Up top, Iams, who we saw will shoot the 3. She's covered by Phipps. Long swing pass to Graw. Graw, 3-point shot on the way. No good, and that ball's going to go harmlessly out of bounds. And back over to the Jaguars. Down to the corner they go. That's Porter. They're trying to get the ball off the screen. Phipps gets shoved to the ground hard. No call. McKenna Clark into the lane, and Clark going to get whistled a foul on Graw. And that is going to be on the floor. It's a third foul on Ames now. Moon into the game for the Little Cyclones now. Cameron Moon came off the bench, played some great minutes in the first half. Robin looking to throw the ball in. She does. Into the lane they go. Maggie Phipps tries to pass to Anderson, who wasn't looking for it. Ames again trying to dig into this one. And ball taken away. Clark, as Waite lost a dribble on it. Clark all the way in. Clark up off the glass. No good, but she's going to go to the line to shoot two. As McKenna Clark recognized she had numbers and had the defense backpedaling and took it all the way in to the hoop. Clark on the year, 88% free throw shooter. And the first one falls through. And gets a second as well. So Centennial, much needed points for the Jags as they hadn't scored in quite a while. And this is Waite. Talked about her all night. She's shown how she can score in bunches, but it's been Iams lately. And Ashley Iams again, this time on the baseline move. She drops it through on the little teardrop look. And back to 7 points again. This game's had a little bit of everything. Ames had the fast start, then Centennial got ahead by 18 in the third quarter. And now Ames has clawed their way back into this one. Anderson trying to post up down low. They swing it over to Clark. Clark getting counted even though no one really on her. They go cross-court pass. Porter down low. They go to Anderson. Quick pass. And she's going to get fouled on Caroline Waite. As she comes down from the top, slides down in and got her on the arm. And that's her third foul, and that's not a foul that Coach Joel Sullivan wants to see because she is the one that makes the same team go. And McKenna Clark, getting ready to let loose of a three-pointer, hops into it and gets whistled for the travel. Another turnover and another opportunity here with 4:04 to go for Ames to cut into this lead. Good basketball game so far here tonight. Good defense, very good defense by both teams. So they get the ball into Waite. She'll run things against Porter. And Coach Scotty Young says that's enough. He's got his two starters with 4 fouls coming off the bench at the next dead ball with Jackie Pippett and Ellie Street. They try to get the ball down low to that is White. White goes in, gets rid of it quickly to Waite. Waite will shoot it from there. She does. Waite drains it with Porter in her face, and we've got a 4-point game. Ames fans getting excited. Down in the corner, this is Porter. Lets it loose. That's way short, and Waite comes away with it, and on the rebound, down on the floor hard is Phipps and Buss, and someone just gets whistled for a technical foul. Number 4, that is Caroline Waite, gets whistled for a technical, and that'll be her 4th. That'll add to her personal total, and that will be her 4th foul, and that's not a foul that Ames can afford to have because she has been, with as much as White and Iams have done for them, she's the one handling the basketball and the one that's able to step back and hit the threes. So we've got action with Phipps. Phipps at the free throw line right now. Hits the first one, and this could be a big moment in the game right now because all the momentum was with Ames, and it's on the rebound that Phipps gets tied up with Graw. And then after that, a technical foul, so Phipps will remain there now to shoot. How does that work? Now there will not be any technical foul free throws. Oh, excuse me, there was no free throws for the initial foul. So she got the technical free throws, and it's now 46-40, and Centennial maintains possession of the basketball. Here's Ellie Street with the ball. She goes down to the corner to Porter. Porter up top to Phipps. Street getting counted down. Down low they go. Up top, Bella Robin. Centennial doesn't take many bad shots in situations like this. They can salt away the clock with the best of them. Street drives baseline, and she gets bodied up, and that will send Ellie Street to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. As it was just a couple minutes ago, it was 9. It's interesting how officiating works. I'm always intrigued by it, but it was 9-1 fouls. Centennial had been whistled 9 times, Ames with just 1. And just like that, a couple minutes later, it's 9-8. So Ellie Street steps up and hits her first free throw. Centennial's been very good at the free throw line tonight. So the lead that was down to 4 is back up to 7 here with 3:07 to go. And she hits the second one as well. Bringing the ball up the court, Ashley Iams. Iams, very good basketball player. Senior, 6'1". Showed us that she'll put it up from the outside as well. Draw long pass to Iams. Right now, Caroline Waite not in the basketball game. And the Ames offense will run through her. Bella Robin once again on the floor. Porter tries to push it, but decides to haul it back. Gets down court. Street now goes one-on-one, and Street takes all sorts of body. And there's not too many times I will say this on the air, but that call was absolutely atrocious. Very bad call by an official looking to make a big call right there. That was bad. So as there was no defender set, yeah. I don't like to say stuff like that too often, but that was a bad call. Coach Scott DeYoung beside himself down here trying to talk to the other officials. The official up here tells him, not my call. So we play on, but game will remain a little closer because of that. With 2.5 minutes, just over 2.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Caroline Waite now with her 4 fouls. Triggers things. Ames had got it back down to 3. Back up to 8 right now. Oh, they missed down low a little bit late getting it to White. White dribbles around, goes up against Pippett and puts it off the glass and in. And Pippett backing off a little bit, had to be very careful with her 4 fouls. And back down to a 6-point game with just over 2 minutes to go. Here's Clark, and she gets a 5-second call. Scott, it's same official that just called the charge, and Scott DeYoung was in his ear trying to call timeout. Tells the girls to play on. Minute 47 to go. It's kind of been that way all night. Big calls have happened a bunch. Down in the corner right now. It's a good thing that, and now we get another call away from the basket. This is unreal. Got a lot of guys trying to make up calls, and it's I'm sorry, I shouldn't be like this on the air talking about officials this way, but this has been a little weird tonight, the way this game's been officiated. I will refrain from asking Coach DeYoung about it when we talk at halftime of the boys' game. I know he can't comment on it, but this has been a game of where did that come from? As Ames makes a couple substitutions, they do get the ball into Phipps. She's getting counted down right in her face. And nice play from Phipps to Avery Porter. And that's what Maggie Phipps does so well, distributing the basketball back up to an 8-point lead, for Centennial. Waite drives into the lane, and she slides in. As she went in, her pivot foot just slid down, couldn't get it set. And the ball will go back to Centennial. We'll keep it here between games briefly, as it will be senior night. We'll want to see all the seniors get recognized, and that time Phipps will now go to the line as she is fouled by Ireland Buss. There's a third foul on Buss here with 1:12 to go. We'll see. I'm not sure in a boys' game tonight if, with this same crew, if anybody will be able to finish it, because this has been about as tightly of called game as I've seen in years. As Phipps now makes it a double-digit lead once again. And a little bit of breathing room for Centennial. Ames with Caroline Waite, who has had to work for every point she's got here tonight. But, man, she gets rid of the ball quick and drops that three-pointer. What a fun player to watch, Caroline Waite. Now McKenna Clark to Porter. Up top to Robin. They want to get the ball to Phipps. She's their best free throw shooter. Phipps dribbles around. She's being counted down. Up top it goes to Clark. Clark gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line, and Clark is a good free throw shooter.
Foul charge number 42, Ashley Iams.
As, man, every time that Ames has got it back down close, Centennial's had an answer. Got a first overtime game of the night is Southeast Polk and Valley going to overtime. Be a fun game to watch out there in Altoona. The Runnels, Altoona, Mitchellville. Waite all the way into the lane. Waite, and she traveled again. Not called that time. And we're going to have a foul whistled on McKenna Clark. That will send Ashley Iams to the free throw line. Iams has been very good here tonight as well. We'll have the stats for the game coming your way after senior night. Iams drains that one. Ames just hanging around. Centennial's had an answer every time, but, man, Ames did a great job getting back in the game here when they trailed by 18. And she gets that one as well. Precaution checking in for Ames, and she is in for one reason only, and that is to foul when she's in the game. As she comes up, this is Clark driving down court, and she's going to get fouled by Buss.
Foul charge number 0, Ireland Buss, her fourth. McKenna Clark back at the line, shooting 2.
And McKenna Clark will have a chance to add to her total here tonight with 28.4 seconds to go.
Substitution for Ames, number 33, Julia Graw.
And Graw back in the game for offensive purposes as Cameron Moon will have a seat on the bench. And Centennial has been outstanding at the free throw line tonight. 8-point lead for the Jaguars. 24 seconds to go. Wait. She'll shoot it from anywhere. Gets it to Moon. Moon, quick kick out to Graw. Graw, three-point shot on the way. Hits it! Ames will not go away. And it is 55-50 right now. They are so good at three-point shooting. You know, they only shoot, I say only, it's a decent percentage, shooting 32% on the year. And they've shot a lot of them here tonight and made a lot of them as well. As they talk about things in the break, each team in the double bonus right now, so any fouls will have 2 free throws, and both teams have done a very nice job shooting from the line tonight. Again, I'll have the final stats for you after senior night here between the here for Ankeny Centennial. We'll take a quick break after the game and then come back for senior night here as they get things organized for that. But right now, that's assuming the game's over in 16.3 seconds. That assumes the game's over here in just over 16 seconds. Centennial on the 5-step drop. Bella Robin gets it into Phipps, who will have her chance at the free throw line to once again add to her total here tonight. And Phipps, who has definitely improved on her season average of 18.8 points per game tonight. Misses that one. Uncharacteristic miss for Phipps, as she shoots 93% on the year. Actually misses both. 12 seconds to go. And we're at the point that that ball is blocked. And Clark gets it. And Centennial over to Phipps. And she'll have a chance. One more shot with 2 seconds left. And Centennial has earned every every extra point they've got here tonight because Ames made them battle. Ames had the quick lead in the first quarter. It was all Ames with a really rough second quarter. Got outscored 16-2, including a 14-0 run. They went over 10 minutes without scoring as they went from the first quarter into the second quarter. And the teams have been even after that. In fact, it's been primarily Ames here in the fourth quarter as that half-court shot is off the marks. Final score, Centennial wins 57-50. We'll take a break and be back with senior night festivities here on the north side of town right after this.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Back in my old radio days.
Parents to these young people for their dedication, devotion, and support through the years. We appreciate these young people's efforts throughout the past 4 years, and we wish them well in all of their future endeavors. Now, please welcome the seniors and their parents. Senior Maggie Phipps. Maggie is the daughter of Jim and Suzanne Phipps. Maggie plans to attend Drake University and major in health sciences and further her basketball career. Maggie Phipps. Jackie Pippin. Jackie is the daughter of Mark and Candace Pippin. Jackie plans to attend NIAC to play basketball, and then she will determine her major. Jackie Pippin. Bella Robin. Bella is the daughter of Kay and John Robin. Bella plans to attend college this fall. Bella Robin. And Lizzie Strom. Lizzie is the daughter of Lori and Eric Strom. Lizzie plans to attend the University of Iowa and major in nursing. And there you have it, our senior basketball players and their parents. They provided a lot of entertainment in the past 4 years. Let's give them a round of applause to show our appreciation. And good luck to you in your further endeavors.
Here for the boys here in about 7 minutes here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
At MidAmerican Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
And time for our starting lineups here between Ames and Ankeny Centennial on the boys' side. Top 10 matchup. And starting lineups, first of all, for the Ames High Little Cyclones.
Ankeny Centennial on the 10-2 record, and they are coached by Bob Fontana. In his 8th season at Ankeny Centennial, he is assisted by Ben Lamont, Mark West, Aaron Skipworth, and Luke Donato. Now, let's meet the starting lineups first for our visitors from Ames. At a guard, senior, number 5, Casey Buck. At a guard, a junior, number 14, Kanan Tripsy. At a guard, a sophomore, number 20, Lucas Luke. At a 1 forward, a junior, number 23, Travion LeBeau. And at center, a junior, number 52, Corey Phillips. And now for our home team, the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. Starting at a guard, 6'2" senior, number 4, Colin McAleer. And a forward, a 6'2" senior, number 25, Brock Jensen. And another forward, a 6'3" freshman, number 35, Leo Geary. At a guard, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Caden Kelly. And rounding out the guard board for the Jags, a 6-foot junior, number 24, Chris Lewis. Our officials, Chris Rindell, Tyler Rindell, and Steve Russell.
And we're set to go here in the boys' game tonight as Ames coming in on the year 10-3. They are right behind Centennial in the CIML Iowa conference race, but more importantly than that, the sub-state pairings are out, and these two teams are both in the same sub-state. So if Centennial would win tonight, Centennial's already won once this year. If Centennial would win tonight, they will be the clear 1 seed, but if Ames would win tonight, then it goes to criteria, and they'll go strength of schedule and figure out a few things from there. So Centennial at 10-2, trying to cement themselves as the number 1 seed. Colin McAleer wins the tip for Centennial. And no Jerron Cruz for Centennial right now. That is, he is in street clothes behind the bench, so that is a big deal. And quickly down court and in. That is our first look tonight at Taman Lipsy, and he gets the easy one. So this is big news for Centennial not playing with a guy like Lipsy. And Jerron Cruz again in street clothes. There was a time the other night it looked like he might have tweaked something. He was quite a bit slower at the end of the game against Waukee. And Centennial going to go tonight with Chris Lewis in the starting lineup. He'll be running point. They lob it in and up high to get it. It's Brock Jensen. This is Caden Kelling, who's been playing a lot more lately. McAleer with the basketball right now. The sharpshooter. Kelling up top. The freshman, Leo Aguirre, lets loose the 18-footer, and he drains it with Travion LeBeau in his face. Ames running things here. Casey Mumm, the senior point guard. Goes up top. This is Lucas Lipsy. Back to Mumm. Up top they go to, that's LeBeau. Lipsy hangs in the air forever. And what a sweet touch by Taman Lipsy. Ames going to run that press with Luth at the top of it. Leo Aguirre, Can't get it to fall. Ames up top, Mumm to the big man, Corey Phillips. In the corner, Lipsy again. Can't get that one to fall. Nearly steals the rebound away from Brock Jensen. Aguirre looking to run. Dead ball, swings it up top to McAleer. McAleer on the corner, it's Lewis. Lewis drives into the lane, almost had it taken away. Kicks it back out, Aguirre. Gary again, three-point shot in rhythm. Not close, as he had LeBeau in his face. Took the shot coming off the screen in rhythm. And quickly into the game. After that is going to be Jackson Snyder. Snyder, the junior. Vance Downs gives the longtime successful coach for Ames, gives a signal to run the play. They go on the quick. LeBeau goes down and loses it. I think he was thinking dunk. As LeBeau, the explosive 6'3" junior, played for Waterloo East a year ago, averaged double digits for them. Playing in just his 5th game now for Ames, averaging just over 8 points a game for the Little Cyclones. McAleer over there with the ball right now. Who is going to run things tonight for Centennial without cruising the game? Into the lane, up with a shot, and no good. His body's on the floor as Snyder can't get it to fall. Lipsy has it taken away. Nice play there. All the way down. Caden Kelling goes up with a shot and swatted out of there. Coming out of nowhere is Taman Lipsy. Up in the air big time. The junior with offers from Iowa State, Minnesota, Nebraska. Talented basketball player for Coach Vance Downs' Little Cyclone squad. Ames leading 4-2. Ames with a lot of length in there. Into the lane, taken away by Mumm. Mumm up to Lipsy. Lipsy will shoot it from anywhere, kicks it back to Mumm. They're playing 2-on-1 on the corner. Mumm lets it fly, can't get it to fall. Big rebound by LeBeau. Mumm back to Lipsy again. Drives baseline, the long skip pass on the corner. Luth, hits a three from the corner for the Little Cyclones, and they lead 7-2. Down the corner, three-point shot on the way. No good, but a foul going to be whistled on Corey Phillips. And so that'll be 3 free throws for Jackson Snyder. Snyder, 77% free throw shooter. Will step up to the line as Centennial tries to get their bearings without their point guard playing tonight. Snyder misses a first. A little bit out of sorts so far on the offensive end as they've struggled here to get any rhythm here in the first 3.5 minutes. The extra bonus free throw here for Snyder as he got fouled in the act of a three-point shot. And misses that one. So 1 out of 3 for Jackson Snyder will lower his 77% average, and Ames back on the offensive end. Lipsy going to work the far corner this time. Comes off the screen from his man Phillips. Up top, it's Luth with the basketball. LeBeau, they get down to Phillips. Phillips, big advantage down low, but a little bit not high enough. LeBeau right there for the board. Rips it down. Travion LeBeau over and over and over again. Travion LeBeau, and he's going to get the and one. And a quick job on the LeBeau is a good-looking basketball player. Down there giving himself extra opportunities. Again, the guy averaged over 14 points a game for Waterloo East a year ago, now playing for Ames in his 5th game for this Ames squad. Worked his way into the starting lineup for the first time tonight. LeBeau doesn't hit that one. It's 9-3. Into the game for Jags, Tyler Johnson. As Chris Lewis will run point. Covered by Mumm. Off the Johnson screen. Lewis all the way in. Up off the glass, and he's fouled by Luth with a body as he went up. So allow Lewis to go to the free throw line. Lewis, a junior, shoots 60% at the free throw line. And he hits them both. court. There's Luth with it off the screen from Phillips. Double screen, actually. Phillips looking to get the ball down low to LeBeau. And that three-point shot no good, and they get it back over to Lewis once again. When these two teams played back in December, right before Christmas, Centennial won up at Ames 55-53. So that was a close game that night. Leo Aguirre, the freshman, actually that was McAleer that hits that three. Gets it back to a one-point game, but Leo Aguirre that night went off for 21 points for Centennial, the freshman. And he's been in and out of the Centennial lineup since that point, but that was kind of when he burst onto the scene early on in the season that night. Swing pass from Lipsy across to LeBeau. LeBeau into the lane, clears himself some space. Not quite soft enough at the hoop. And McAleer fouled from behind by Mumm. And I think maybe the extra shove from LeBeau there might have bought him that call on Mumm. Lewis now. Johnson looks around. They get the ball down to Lewis. Centennial stayed right in this one without their leader tonight, their point guard, Jerron Cruz. Johnson, a nice move. Into the lane they go, but ripped right away. Out of there by Lipsy. Initially, the fist went up from the official indicating foul, but he decided no, he was just going to call it out of bounds. And they're going to make Trevion LeBeau tuck his shirt in. Give him a second to do that. McAleer in the corner once again. Down low they go to Johnson. Johnson backs his way in, goes up and forces it too hard. Bad angle for Tyler. And Mumm quickly back the other way for Ames High. Lipsy, the stud for Ames. Long swing pass. Luth, three-point shot. Good. Silky smooth shot for Lucas Luth from the far corner. Johnson swings it across. Lewis thought about three, drives into the lane, up with a shot, and is going to get fouled with a body by, just in the game, Patrick Krapfel. Patrick Krapfel for Ames is checked in. Krapfel started most of the games so far this season for Ames, but tonight a couple different guys working their way through the lineup for the Little Cyclones as Lewis continues the free throw shooting woes, I guess you could say, the last several games for Centennial. Really tough time at the free throw line. There's new guys in, everybody identifies who they're covering. Minute 38 to play here in quarter number one. Ankeny Centennial girls were victorious earlier tonight as they maintain their hold on what will likely be a one seed in their sub-state and the Iowa Conference lead. They won their game 57-50. Good to see Cleo Murray back playing some minutes tonight for the Jaguars. Here in this one right now, it's been no Jerron Cruz for Centennial. Season street close. They lob one over the top to the big man, Corey Phillips, and he goes soft off the glass and in. Now Luth running that top of the press. A lot of length. Swing it down to McAleer, and nice job by Mumm to sneak in from behind and get the steal. Ames trying to add to their lead here at the end of the first quarter. Luth again in the corner. Can't get that one to fall. Way up in the air to get the rebounds, Caden Kelling. Swings it over Jensen, back up top to Lewis. So with 35 seconds to go, does not look like they'll hold for one. They're going to go to Kelling up here up top. He can't find the range. Corey Phillips up for the board for Ames. As they get the ball to Lipsy. Looks like a little miscommunication there as Kelling and McAleer were both going to double Lipsy. And now he's getting counted down. With 5 seconds to go, Lipsy cross him over. Lipsy going to rise up and shoot the three. Way short at the horn. Taken out of there by Lewis. And after one quarter, Ames leads Centennial 14-9. And back to action here at the Jungle. Ankeny Centennial High School as Ames told during the break to work the concepts of their offense. New player in the game for Ames is Sam Vertinen. Verton's seen action in all their games so far this year. Crapful back up top. Phillips. Crapful Phillips just playing back and forth. Luth. Now they get the ball in the hands of Lipsy. He'll run things. Centennial bench and fans applaud the defense, and like we saw in the girls' game tonight, several 5-second calls, and there, Lipsy whistled. Not doing anything with the ball for a 5-second count. Chris Lewis now with the ball for Centennial. They go up top, Jensen. Lewis. Here's Colin McAleer with the basketball. And a travel on Aguirre. Leo Aguirre back in the game after he took what appeared to be an ill-advised three-point shot and got the quick hook a couple minutes into the basketball game. Ames working on a 5-point lead right now over Centennial. This is Lipsy. LeBeau back up top to Lipsy. So quick with the basketball. Nearly travels with it. Now Phillips, LeBeau, Luth. And we're going to have a offensive foul away from the ball on LeBeau.
Player control foul, charge number 23. LeBeau is first.
So he gets whistled for the moving screen, the player control. We're going the other way, and Centennial trying to dig into this 5-point lead. Jensen. Lewis. Aguirre into the lane, up with the left hand, and can't get it to fall. Ames quickly with the mum back the other way. Team struggling here to find the range as of late. Phillips, nice look down low. LeBeau up with a shot and in. Good interior passing from Phillips to LeBeau. Lewis looked like he was dribbling into a trap. Swings it over to Aguirre. Aguirre out to Jensen. Jensen three-point shot. He gets it to fall. And it appears we're going to have a foul on LeBeau. So the ball will stay with Centennial. So Centennial already gets 3 points out of that possession. They're going to work to get more. So on the rebound, they said LeBeau too aggressive. And that was his second here with 5:50 to go in the second quarter. Lewis drives in. He goes finger roll and a 5-point possession for Centennial. Just like that, it's 16-14. LeBeau lobs it over the top. Phillips, big advantage down low for Corey Phillips. He got Aguirre up in the air, and Phillips will have a chance now for the 3-point play. Aguirre gets his first foul, and 2 now team fouls on Centennial, so no one in any sort of foul trouble for the Jaguars. Ames, however, they've got 6 team fouls, so Centennial will be in the bonus. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break as well and be back. And welcome back to Ankeny Centennial High School. 19-14, Ames in the lead. Apologize, our score bug has gone down, so we do not have that with us here at the moment. So I'll try to keep everybody updated. We've got 5:22 to go. Go back to my radio days here. McAleer with the basketball in the corner, takes a little bit of a shove. Lewis now with the basketball. Ames playing D, man-to-man defense. Aguirre, Lewis, a 17-foot shot. Can't get it to fall. So with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter, Ames working on a 5-point lead. Lipsy drives in, may have had an opportunity. I don't think he realized how open he was. Ooh, missed the back door to Mum. Phillips, they like that high post, low post pass into Lipsy. Lipsy backing in, working on Snyder. Kicks it out to Phillips. Crapful. And actually, nice job. Saved out of there. Brock Jensen does an excellent job. Saves it off of Crapful. And the ball coming back over now to Centennial. Trailing 19-14 to Ames. 4:39 to go here in the second quarter. Into the lane. Over to Aguirre. Aguirre dribbles out. And now back to Aguirre. Thought he might have double dribbled. Gets away with it. Good defense by Ames this possession. Long possession right now. Kelling, Lewis, into the lane. Aguirre, long 2-point shot. Banks it in. Friday night, 8:30. I will assure you folks, the bank is not open at this time, but Aguirre keeps it open just enough. Luth in the corner. He gets it to fall once again. Lucas Luth, who shoots 33% from 3 on the season, makes it a 22-16 game. Ames in the lead. And nearly traveling, and we're going to get an over and back call, actually out of bounds, so no over and back. 3:43 to go here in the second quarter. Ames in the lead, 22-16. As they look to get the ball in. Lipsy with the basketball. Set the double screen. Phillips drives in and stolen away. McAleer looking to run. McAleer, one on Crapful. He goes in and strong, but Leo Aguirre there for the putback. Centennial hanging around without Jerron Cruz playing tonight. No idea why not. In street clothes again. At the end of that Waukee game, he looked a little banged up. And there is Lipsy doing what he does best, getting to the basket, continues to play on. Very strong set football carry, the very good quarterback for the Little Cyclone football team. Turns into a football carry and goes up nicely off the glass. And it's 24-18. Now Ames in the lead. And I believe we've got our score bug back. So we're in good shape now. I forgot about that part of it and neglected to give the score for a while, but we're back moving now. So it's 24-18 and a moving screen. Aguirre whistled for it as Mum tried to sneak in between where Kelling was dribbling the basketball. Coach Bob Fontana for Centennial gets the explanation. Not sure it's the explanation he wanted to hear, but he gets an explanation nonetheless. Ames trying to extend their 6-point lead. Luth. Up top, Crapful, Phillips. Mum. Kraftful was thinking about that one. Here's Lipsy again, draws a lot of attention. All right, no one attacking for Ames. They're content to take a lot of time this possession. Kraftful thought about 3. Lipsy's going to let one go now and way off with that one. Lewis clears it for Centennial. Lewis doesn't want anybody over by him, wants to create space. McAleer from way downtown, no. And that rebound goes out of bounds. Back to Ames. So Centennial just trying to create anything right now on offense. Struggle to find any rhythm. Neither team really finding much rhythm on offense at all so far here tonight with 2:06 to go in the first half. Ames led 14-9 at the end of 1. Phillips, Mum. Lipsy into the lane, kicks out to Luth once again. He's been hot so far tonight, and Lipsy tries to go up high to get it, but Aguirre up just a little bit higher. And Lipsy grabs the arm of Aguirre, and that's going to be the first foul of the night on Taman Lipsy. And that will put Centennial in the bonus as Aguirre already waiting at the free throw line. Just not a ton of energy really in this gym here tonight right now. Fair amount of fans, but just with a lack of offensive rhythm, no team or no bench really has got into the flow so far. Aguirre strong on that free throw, and Lipsy pulls down the board. Kraftful always looking at that three-point shot at the top of the key. Phillips with the basketball. Mum slices to the lane. He's going to get fouled. No, they say jump ball. Lewis had his hand. Chris Lewis got his hand on the basketball there. They're going to call jump ball, alternate possession. Gives the ball over back to the Jaguars. So Ames continues their 1-2-2 press look, trying to trap. Ball up top, this is Kelling. He's getting counted. He drives into the lane there to McAleer. Ames all yelling who the shooters are. McAleer, baseline, nice give off to Jensen, who gets the foul and the opportunity to add an extra point. It was Corey Phillips who got the arm of Jensen. He picks up his second. And that was short, so Centennial continues to struggle at the free throw line. They've had a rough last couple games. Kraftful lobs over the top, and Tyler Johnson down low to deflect it away into McAleer's hands. Now they're going to let Kelling run the offense. Jaguars spread out. 28 seconds to go here in the first half, and the Jaguars have hung around without their leading scorer and point guard, Jerron Cruz, tonight. Johnson to Lewis. 17 seconds. Lewis. And back to Kelling on the handoff. Lipsy's going to harass him the entire time. Drives in, nearly has it taken away. Lewis with 4 seconds. Drives into the lane. The running floater in the lane, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds, and that is the end of the half. Whoa. And the music comes in hot after that. 24-20 right now. Ames High in the lead. Go to our halftime break right after this.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
And welcome back to the Exemplar Care halftime show. And for the first time this year, Coach, I felt like we got to do this a bunch last year, but for the first time this year, I've got Ankeny Centennial coach Scott DeYoung, who hit a milestone a few weeks ago. I think 650, was that what we got to? 650 wins. I'm sure you remember every single one of them. But Coach,
the losses probably.
Tonight,
rattle those off pretty good.
Tonight, Coach, it was senior night here at Centennial, and you've got a good group. I was going to give you an opportunity to share a little bit about each one of them. I know Maggie Phipps is one that you haven't had around for a long time, but she's done some really nice things for you and really impressed tonight. I thought the passing and the sharing of the basketball got amped up quite a bit for her.
Yeah, I mean, Maggie has fit in great. I think it's a compliment to our team and to her. She's a really good teammate. And, yeah, she can do a lot. The teams have really been trying to focus on her and take her out of the game, and she still had 20 points tonight when that was really the focus of Ames's defense. So it's encouraging. Bella Robin, I thought tonight played with a lot of heart. She was on the floor. She was rebounding. She made some shots early in the game that we really needed. She's just been a true team leader, a real selfless kid. Jackie Pippett, was in foul trouble tonight, which was kind of hateful for her senior year or any game. But, she's been a 4-year player. She's got a lot of experience. She's kind of, a rock-solid player in there. And then Lizzie Strom has given us a big lift off the bench. Started tonight, but has been a real spark off the bench, able to score some points. She knows where the rim is. So just a great group of seniors. I'm really blessed that they're on our team, and they've been great. They've been awesome leaders, and we're hoping that their season's not over for a while.
One that I've brought up several times this year, and you already talked about her, but Bella Robin just seems to be around the basketball wherever it is. I've made some comparisons to a Dennis Rodman almost, and I don't know, she might not even know who that is, but
maybe that's okay.
Right? Yeah, it's fine. But I mean, she's always where the basketball is.
She is. She's kind of our glue player. I don't know if you know what that means, but she kind of is. She moves the ball for us. She got a lot of tip outs. I think we had 20 offensive rebounds according to our stats. We really were pounding the boards, and she's a big part of that. She's, I think, 5'8", maybe 9, and been our leading rebounder. And she's a great kid, and the team really likes her. And they play hard for her and the rest of the girls. I think that's when you got something that's pretty good.
Well, tonight you had contributions from all over. I mean, talk about a game that some swings start off, and you guys couldn't find anything offensively. And then in that second quarter, you outscore Ames 16-2. Went on a 14-0 run, and they went. I had them almost 12 minutes that Ames did not score.
Was it really? I didn't know that.
You guys had ratchet. You got down 11-4 early, and they were on 11 for almost 12 minutes. So outstanding defensive effort. I think for you guys, it's not a secret. Ellie Street's going to be on the best player on the opposite end of the floor each night.
Yes, and she had a lot of foul trouble, and that didn't help us. But fortunately, you used the word team, and it was really a great team effort tonight. You know, Avery Porter's is a great defender too. Doesn't have the length, which makes it a little harder against weight. But yeah, we got off to not a good start, but then we came back. I thought Cleo Murray for her first game of the year gave us a huge spark. That was very, very exciting. And, you know, it was a team effort. McKenna Clark comes in. Olivia Anderson gave us a spark. We played 9 kids. I thought they all contributed very, very positively. Yeah, good sign moving forward.
Yeah, no doubt. And you've talked about several times about just getting the team to be more aggressive, taking the ball towards the basket. I thought that you started to see more of that tonight. Where does that team have to get for you to feel like they can make a strong postseason run?
Well, the fouls were 7-1, and I said, you know, if we start going to the rim instead of going sideways and shooting all the threes, maybe we'll get them in foul trouble. I think McKenna Clark bounced it on the floor and got a foul, and then next thing I looked up, they had 16 fouls. So, yeah, it's a fine. I mean, we need to play aggressively, and I think we have a lot. When the ball goes in the basket, you always look great. The first half, if we would have made the little bunnies at the basket, we would have been up by 20. We just missed so many right at the basket. But we can make those, and we're going to need to make them. So, you know, our defense has gotten better, and our offense keeps improving a little bit. And, you know, we got a lot of depth, and if somebody's having an off night, somebody else will pick up the slack.
So a couple weeks left in the regular season right now, and I don't believe the sub-state pairings have been out yet for girls, correct?
I think next Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay,
yeah.
So you guys should be in pretty good shape for a high seed in sub-state, I would think, right now.
Well, we got a huge game Tuesday.
Yes, I see that.
I think it's against Dowling Catholic.
Yeah, I got that written down.
I call it Dowling. I'm old school. They probably don't like that, but we play Dowling. I keep saying that. Dowling's had a great year. Holy cow, they're scrappy, and you know, they're rated in the top 10. That's a big seeding game for both of us.
Well, the teams that everybody seems to talk about, obviously Waukee, and then Johnston was able to beat them. Waukee looks really good last night in that win. But
yes,
you mentioned like a Dowling, a Waukee, a Southeast Polk. Those are all, Dowling Valley or Southeast Polk are all teams that really can play spoiler on a given night too as we head into postseason play.
And you know, Ames has been in a kind of a funk. I'll be real honest, but when they got 2 Division I players and they play like they did tonight, they can beat people too. So there's a lot of talent. It'll be interesting to see how it unfolds.
That was my first time that I had seen Caroline Waite. She's a good basketball player.
We've done 8 games like that with her because she seems like she's like Dave Kissinger said, seems like she's played for 8 years. But she's a great competitor. We've had some really, really fisticuffs with her. We have a lot of respect for Caroline.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us
Absolutely.
tonight, Coach. It was good to chat again.
Stay safe.
We will. That was the Exemplar Care halftime show. We'll be back with more after this message from Exemplar Care, the only around-the-clock urgent care in Des Moines.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katie here at Exemplar Care Urgent Care, the Des Moines Metro's first 24/7 urgent care. That means here at Exemplar Care, we're always here. If you want to get tested for COVID, you can simply just go to our website and sign up. We offer different types of testing for whatever your needs are, and we offer it in whatever situation you find yourself. Whether it's you have symptoms, whether you don't have symptoms, whether you have a family get-together, whether you're actually traveling again. Here at Exemplar Care, we have really found ourselves an expert in testing for businesses. You can go to our website, exemplar.care, and fill out contact information there. But really what we can offer businesses is the ability to stay open, stay safe, and stay COVID-free. In addition to being tested for COVID, we also do everything we can to make this as safe of an experience as it can be, whether you have COVID or you don't have COVID. We want you to feel safe getting the medical care and the treatment that you need. Exemplar Care Urgent Care will open officially February 15th, and we are excited. We are going to be the first 24/7 urgent care here in the Des Moines metro area. That means it doesn't matter what time of day it is, we are here for you. Exemplar Care Urgent Care. We are located at 7300 Westtown Parkway. That's just off Jordan Creek.
Apologize, went a little long on the interview with Coach Scott DeYoung. Always a treat to talk to the Hall of Fame girls basketball coach. Great insight on everything. Very appreciative of his players. We're appreciative of his time coming up here at halftime as Colin McAleer goes baseline, actually. And before that, on the other end, Casey Mumm went baseline, almost an identical play for Ames to score first. So it's 26-22 right now. Down low they go. LeBeau was sinking dunk. A lot of contact. He goes up again. LeBeau just battling on the boards. Quickly back the other way. Centennial hanging in there right now. If you missed our first half, no Jerron Cruz for Centennial tonight. As Aguirre going to let loose a three, and he hits it. Took a couple pumps and then decided to let it go. The long lefty freshman for Centennial from the corner. 28-25. Off the screen, here's Mumm. Lipsy in the lane. They go to LeBeau. LeBeau muscles his way in, and he's going to get whistled for an offensive foul. These guys are on top of any sort of contact or foot shuffling or anything tonight. LeBeau, that's going to be his third. And LeBeau, who got his first start for Ames tonight, was a Waterloo East player just a year ago, moved down to Ames. And then Lipsy going to get whistled. Coach Vance Downs down here in front of me, not happy right now. Bruce Burton and the old football coach for Ames down here as well would like to get some words in with the officials. And quite honestly tonight, I'm not sure I blame them. But no doubt these guys have been here. McAleer into the lane. Aguirre pull-up jumper. No good. LeBeau up for the rebound. Mumm in the corner to Luth. Luth had 9 points to go along with 6 rebounds in the first half. He was all over the place. Leading scorer, leads everyone in scoring so far in this one. Taman Lipsy, the stud from Ames, gives it up to LeBeau. Luth. And Mumm here with the basketball. Ames likes that over-the-top pass. They catch LeBeau. He goes up and double pumps it, and just too strong off the glass. Travion LeBeau can't get it to fall. He's found himself there a bunch tonight. Aguirre nearly loses a handle on it. McAleer now down in the corner. Kelling, Lewis, Jensen on the court for Centennial. Lewis has it now. He's got called upon to play a lot tonight, and he goes up, and I believe he got fouled by Lipsy. No chance to shoot. No, they're going to say that is on Luth.
His second, team third.
Centennial has hung right around tonight. Lewis has done a nice job running the show. He's not Jerron Cruz, but he's let the game come to him and has managed things very well. And can't get that one to fall. And body language on the Centennial bench shows a lot of frustration with the free throws. Here's Mumm. Lipsy. Yep, he's going to throw an elbow. And I thought maybe they were going to get Lipsy for the foul, but it's anybody's guess when that whistle blows tonight what might be called. 2-point game here. Lipsy with a chance to increase the Ames lead.
Team first. At the line shooting 2, Taman Lipsy.
He shoots 75%. Moves that average up just a little bit. And that one spins out, but he's right there. Breaks through to get his own rebound. Taman Lipsy recognized he was going to miss it and shot like a rocket to the basket. Got that one and put it in, and it's a big possession for Ames, and now the chance to increase their lead as Kelling can't hit that one. Lipsy drives in, kind of caught himself in a bad spot. Does get out to Mumm. Quick spin move. Taken away by Lewis, and he comes down. He is on the end line as Chris Lewis jumped in and saved it in. 4:28 now to go. Phillips up top. Down low they go to Lipsy. Working in on Kelling. Fade away, that's tough. So tough by Taman Lipsy. And And Centennial going to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Ames is excited. They've opened up a 7-point lead right now. Taman Lipsy, man, when you're able to fade away like that, create that separation, go up in the nice soft touch from the corner. Lipsy, outstanding. This is a top 10 matchup tonight. Centennial ranked 4, Ames is 10. A look at the other top 10 teams. Cedar Falls ranked number 1, and they've got a good team this year. Down here we hear about Waukee all the time, but Cedar Falls could give them everything they want and more. Johnston ranked number 3. Like I said, Centennial here at number 4. Dubuque Hempstead number 5. Council Bluffs, Abe Lincoln 6. Valley 7. Iowa City Liberty and Southeast Polk tied for 8th. And as I mentioned, Ames here at checks in at number 10. So Centennial did win by 2 when these two teams played earlier this year, but Centennial without their leading scorer and point guard Jerron Cruz tonight. They've battled, but missing his offensive presence quite a bit as that ball taken away. Lipsy, look out, Taman Lipsy throws it down. Aguirre now with the basketball in the corner. Colin McAleer. He's got a lot of length in his face with Lucas Luth. Lewis again. Off to Jensen. Aguirre, 3-point shot on the way. No good. And McAleer up. Can't get the rebound as he gets displaced a bunch as he goes up in the air. Mumm quickly back this way for Ames. Lipsy fresh off his dunk. Long swing pass to Luth. They like that look. Down they go to LeBeau. And the officials, no one has signaled what it is yet. And no official signaled what the actual call was. They signaled it. They said it was on 52. It was on 23. Yep. So Travion LeBeau Lewis nearly has the ball taken away from him. Backdoor cut, and Kelling can't hang on to it. Ball got tipped as they tried to get it to him, and Ames starting to increase their lead here, taking control of this one. And Kraffel back into the game now for Centennial, or for Ames, excuse me, the Little Cyclones. Centennial trailed 24-20 at the break, but it's been all Ames here in this third quarter. Down low they go to Lipsy. Up top, big man going to take the three. Phillips can't quite get it. It's all Jags there for the rebound. Centennial just trying to get any sort of rhythm together offensively that they can. Missed the cutter there with Jensen going down low. Lewis off the hedge, drives in. Lewis, the scoop shot from the left side. Kisses it off the glass. Lipsy. Seen him with some ups so far here tonight. Young man's had a great game. Offers from several different Midwestern Division I schools. Kraftful with the basketball right now. Mumm takes it. We're going to have an offensive foul, moving screen on Kraftful after he dished the ball off. Said he gave a little extra shove. So the fouls, though, adding up for Ames once again. They had a lot in the first half. Into the game for Centennial, that's Jackson Snyder with a tape on his shoulder. Down low they go Jensen, McAleer, Lewis. Lewis lets loose to the three ball. Can't get it. Aguirre. Known Leo for a lot of years, and I can't say his name right. Might just start calling him Leo. It's a lot easier. Back door with the basketball. Ames, Kraftful up top. Mumm nearly has it taken away by Lewis. Back to Kraftful. Plays with his elbows out. keeps the separation there. Lipsy running things now. Fade away, 17-footer. Lipsy can't get it to fall. Lewis comes away with a rebound, and then as he starts to go the other way, Mumm fouls him, and one more foul, and Centennial will be in the bonus.
Substitution for Jaguars, number 10, Kelly.
Kelling back in the game for Centennial. Centennial well under their average of 72 points a game right now. Backdoor they go up with a shot and an offensive foul. And Coach Fontana right in the official's ear with this one.
Team second.
So some words exchanged, and with 50 seconds to go, we play on. 7-point lead for Ames right now. Mumm back in the corner. He's getting counted. Luth is getting counted. Lipsy now with the basketball. Luth with the ball again. 24 seconds to go. And McAleer with a hand check, going to foul Luth.
Foul charge number 4, Colin McAleer, his first, team third.
So Lipsy going to handle things here for the last 10 seconds of the third quarter. Crapful. Phillips, Lipsy. Oh, they're going to let Luth shoot it from 3, and that's off. And with 0.9 seconds left, Centennial going to try to get one shot off. And that not close, tough angle, tough shot for Jackson Snyder. 35-28. Ames in the lead. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Centennial continues to battle. Ames looked like they might start to run away with it, but Centennial has stayed in it. As we sit here right now with the Little Cyclones leading 35-28. And that ball, errant pass tipped away and quickly back to Ames. So Ames kind of got a 2-for-1 there at the end of the quarter because they left Centennial with only 0.9 seconds left and then a quick turnover after the quarter. So things will stay here now on the left side of your screen. Ames in the all orange. Big fan of the orange and black colors. Lipsy. Phillips has it nearly taken away by Aguirre. Down in the corner it goes to Luth, who's had a nice night. Keeps a long left foot down on the ground as he extends his toe. Into the lane, Lipsy, what a move! The spin move by Lipsy, and that's why that young man's going to have his college paid for. So explosive off the floor. Aguirre on the weave. McAleer back to Leo. Into the lane, he swings it over. Nearly a charge. Lewis goes up with it. He can't get it in, but Aguirre can't get the tip. And Phillips comes down with it. Corey Phillips, monster on the boards, coming back the other way now for Ames. Ames going to be content to take as much time off as Centennial will let them right now as they lead by 9, their biggest lead of the night. Lipsy. Look out, Luth goes up. He was ready to throw down, but coming over and fouling him is Caden Kelling. Got him with the body, and Kelling picks up his first foul. Luth, who had 9 points in the first half. Finds all of the rim to get that one to fall through. And hits the second as well. So Lewis, who's had to go the distance tonight in the absence of Jerron Cruz for Centennial. It's off to Kelling up top. It goes. Jensen long three. He gets it to fall. Brock Jensen, who is a 40% three-point shooter, so it's a good look for him. Lipsy into the lane once again. No look pass to Kraftful, but blocked in there. Coming down to get it was Jackson Snyder. And Centennial back the other way. Snyder. Think about it again. Jensen feeling it. Rims out. And now Ames going to try to slow things down and take a little more time off the clock. Low-scoring basketball game tonight. Down low they go. Lipsy up with a shot. How did he get that to fall? Somehow he gets it up off the glass. The kiss. Somehow.
Substitution for the Jags. Colin McAleer and Taylor Lipsy will have one free throw.
Lipsy gets it to fall. Centennial trying to stay around in this one, trailing by 11. Aguirre working on Kraftful, kicks it out to McAleer, who's been quiet in the second half. He's going to let go of that one. Can't find the range, and Lipsy way up high. Keep it alive. Aguirre dives on the ground, and he is out of bounds when he gets it. Love to see the hustle between Kraftful and Aguirre right down there in front of the Centennial bench. Love to see it. Couple players battling, getting after it tonight. 5:10 to go in the fourth quarter of this one. Earlier tonight, the Centennial girls were victorious. Lipsy goes in. He's going to get whistled for a charge as Aguirre was set underneath him. So Lipsy just picks up his third foul. He's got 18 points so far here tonight. He's been all over the place. Talented junior from Ames, yet to make his college decision. Kelling drives in. He gets fouled by Kraftful. Got Kraftful on his shoulder. And Centennial will have an opportunity to get back into this one at the free throw line. Kelling. They just cannot hit free throws. They hit him a week ago against Ankeny. Hit him late, and that's what allowed him to pull away in that one in what was a very close game. But tonight and Tuesday night, they just could not hit their free throws. So he does get that one. Going to try to force the issue a little bit more of the press right now. Mumm gets it into Luth. Mumm, the point guard, is fine with running things. Luth gets it across. McAleer constantly on him. Luth dribbles in. He goes up and blocked by Aguirre. as he takes it. I think he kind of lost it, but then Aguirre got a hand on it. Aguirre into the lane, takes it up. What a move by Leo. He can't get it to fall. Seeing some glimpses from him tonight, but just hasn't been able to finish quite at the basket. He's going to be a good one, though, for the Jaguars down the road. They trail by 10 right now. Here's Lipsy. LeBeau back in the game now with his 4 fouls. Comes off the screen. He was looking for the alley-oop. There he is wide open down below. Goes up and blocked by McAleer, who gets up in the air a bunch to get it. Ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it is off of Jensen, I believe, yes. The official looked for help, but he was the only one on this half of the court, so I had to make the call. Lipsy triggers it into Mumm. Phillips. Mumm on the baseline, goes up. Nice move. Quickly back the other way. Centennial trying to stay in this one. Under 4 minutes to go. McAleer almost has it taken away. And a travel. All over that one. Caden Kelling went into his move and didn't get the ball on the ground early enough as he tried to go left. And with 3:43 to go, Centennial finds himself in a spot that they haven't been a whole lot this year. At 10-2, trailing by double digits here in the fourth quarter. Mumm. Ames going to be pretty content to let the time tick down right now. Phillips. Lipsy now with it. Luth. LeBeau and Mumm on the floor as well for Centennial. It's Lewis, Jensen, Snyder, Kelling, and McAleer. That ball stripped away. Jensen got it. Lewis running the break. 3-on-1. He goes all the way back. Lipsy makes him spin, but I thought Lipsy played that about as well as he could on defense and then just made some contact right at the very end, and he's going to pick up his 4th. And that will put Chris Lewis on the free throw line for Centennial. Chris, a 60% free throw shooter, called upon to play a lot of minutes tonight. He's played enough this year, but certainly nothing to this extent with Jerron Cruz out. Again, purely speculation, but did notice Cruz a little bit on Tuesday night, was hobbled a little bit towards the end of that Waukee game. He is in street clothes on the Centennial bench tonight. Lewis gets it back to a single-digit game at 9. Ames will undoubtedly be fouled quite a bit here as the game goes on. They do shoot 68% as a team, so decent three-point or free throw shooting team. Mumm, Phillips, back to Mumm. Good spacing by Ames. They keep that court spread out. McAleer tips it away, and it's going to stay here with Ames. McAleer used those long arms to reach through Phillips. Mumm to trigger underneath. And Ames going to use a timeout. Mumm quick to call that one. Didn't want to risk a turnover now with precious seconds to take off the clock. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. The CIML Iowa Conference standings. This is a big one for that. What does a conference title mean? Well, maybe a nice little banner in the gym, but not much else. But Centennial leads the league right now. That could change if Ames is able to hold on to this one. Centennial's 10-2, Ames 10-3. Ankeny checks in at 7-7. The defending state champs, Mason City 5-13, Marshalltown 3-11, and Fort Dodge 1-11. These two teams, as we mentioned, this game more important because if Centennial would happen to win, they will be the clear-cut 1 seed in the sub-state. Both these teams are in the same sub-state region, number 2, along with Hoover, Lincoln, Fort Dodge, and Indianola. If Centennial can somehow win this, they will be that 1 seed. If Ames wins it, though, now these two teams will have split, and then it comes down to criteria, and the state decides at that point who gets what. Talked to Coach Bob Fontana before, and he'd rather not leave that up to the state to decide. And that'll be another 30. That'll be a full timeout for Ames. So we'll take a timeout as well and be back with the last 2:51.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
And we're back here with through the timeout, trying to listen in on what Coach Vance down. He's a legendary Ames basketball coach. He's got Bruce Vertinen on his sideline as well, a longtime, very successful football coach for Ames who stepped aside last season. This was his first season not on the gridiron. LeBeau gets it newly into the game right now is a Cole attack. Kelling gets the foul, so Lipsy on the bench with 4 fouls. Puts Attack in the game, and Attack stuck in the corner. Gets it off to Mum, and nice job by Ames to get out of that first wave. LeBeau, he's going to get fouled now. So LeBeau on the year he's a 46% free throw shooter, and he's the guy that Centennial wanted to foul. Lewis back in the game now. Derek Smith was in the game for Centennial, got a couple minutes, and he had a quick foul, and they tell him get ready to get right back in. He's ready to go. LeBeau, again, from Waterloo East a year ago. He certainly didn't look like a 46% free throw shooter there. Started his first game for Ames tonight. He's appeared in 4 for the Little Cyclones this year, but very talented player. You can read a lot about him. Misses that one. McAleer out to Kelling. 2:40 to go. Ames by 12. Points have been hard to come by tonight for Centennial. Kelling into the lane, loses it going up. Somehow gets it back. A nice move by Caden Kelling in the lane. Now 2:20 to go. Attack with the ball. And it looks like they had fouled Attack. So Attack, he's just 1 for 2 on the year. He's only shot 2 free throws in the 13 games that he's appeared in.
At the line, shooting at 1-1 will be Nicole Attack.
And it works exactly the way Centennial hoped it would. Kelling all the way down, goes up, and no one stopped him. Kelling into the lane. Now down to an 8-point game with just over 2 minutes to go, and Ames wants another timeout. And it will be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 2:08 to go.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
And we're back as Lipsy back in the game now. He's the one that Ames wants handling the basketball, and he travels with it there. So, wow, quick turnover. And offense for defense as Chris Lewis comes back in for Derek Smith. And Centennial won't go away. Snyder gets into Jensen. Actually, would have been one of the more decent looks they've had so far here tonight. Jensen drives in out here to McAleer, hauls it in. Wanted the 3. Kelling might have traveled again, and he gets fouled out here. So Kelling is hurt, though. He twisted an ankle pretty good. He's down. His right ankle is hurting him pretty good there. He came down. I didn't see, I assume it was a twist of the right ankle as he came down, and that makes Centennial about as thin as they can be at the guard spot tonight. We'll take a quick break as they get things ironed out here. Kelling will be probably not the one to shoot the free throws. We'll be back right after this.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
And we're back. Kelling did get off the court. He's in a lot of pain on his right leg. And Aguirre comes off, hits them both, makes it a hits one of them, makes it a 6-point game. Lipsy gets fouled hard coming up the sideline. And Lipsy gets that one, adds to it, makes it a 7-point lead now with 1:49 to go. Does not get that one. Jensen, long three, no good. Mum gets it away. They get ahead to Lipsy. Lipsy into the lane. Look out, Lipsy gets above the rim and lays it in. And just like that, Ames flexes her muscle a little bit. Aguirre. McAleer, 3-point shot. Hey, he hits it. 6-point game, 1:24 to go. Full timeout. Chairs are coming out. We'll take one more break. Be back for the last minute and a half.
35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford. DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
So the teams come back out on the floor. Mum will send things in. There was a full timeout by Centennial. Each team does have a couple left, so we could be here for a while yet with just 1:24 left. Lipsy was running the post pattern. Ball nearly taken out of there, and it is. McAleer gets it down to the corner to Aguirre. Aguirre baseline, goes up with a shot, and he can't get it to fall. And there's a tie-up on the rebound as Mum and McAleer tied it up. So once again, Centennial's had opportunities here. They still trail by just 6. Mum going to avoid the trap. Lipsy quickly to Phillips. Now numbers for Ames. Phillips not the guy they wanted dribbling the basketball. And the bow is couldn't quite hear the signal, but that's there. You can't yell foul the guy. That's a technical foul or intentional if they yell foul. So everybody's got a code. Not sure why they don't just change that rule to say foul him, but everybody's got their code, and Centennial was all yelling his. As soon as LeBeau got that free throw, he was 1 of 2 last time he was at the line. He's a 45% free throw shooter and misses that one. A workhorse. He's been all over the offensive glass for Ames here tonight. Give credit to Centennial, a lot of credit to the Jaguars tonight, because Jerron Cruz not playing in street clothes on the bench. And then here just about a minute ago, Caden Kelling, who's been playing a lot of guard tonight, goes down with a leg injury as well, and that did not look good for him. He was in a lot of pain. As Lewis drives in and has the ball taken out, tipped away by Lipsy, and Lewis is going to get teed up. Slams the basketball down. It was frustration with himself, but that's the rule, is he slams that thing down, and Lewis has played a lot of minutes tonight. No doubt about it right away. That's how it works. And now Ames with Lipsy up there, who's working on a 20-point night right now at the free throw line, trying to add to that with under a minute to go. Friendly roll for him. Lipsy had a chance to watch him play football this year. Very talented on the gridiron as well. Up there for the Ames Little Cyclones. And they will keep possession. They would have had it anyway after that turnover. They get into Lipsy. We'll see. I don't think Centennial is not going to foul. They get it down. Here it goes to LeBeau. LeBeau gets fouled again out here by Snyder. So we will might as well make this game last just a little bit longer as we approach the bottom of the hour here on Friday night, February 5th. If you're watching this game at another time on YouTube on our Central Iowa Sports Network station, as LeBeau gets that one. So if the percentages hold, he will not make this one, but we'll see if he can break the 50% barrier tonight. He does not. 3 for 6. Derek Smith running point right now. McAleer, 3-point shot with a hand in his face. Collin can't hit it. Lipsy comes away, and that he may be able to just dribble it out, and he can't because Smith goes and tries to get it from him. So Lipsy will try to add to his total, as Ames will try to salt this one away at the line, leading by 10. So the big question after tonight is how healthy will Centennial be? They could still be the 1 seed in their sub-state, but man, if Cruz and now Kelling are hurt, that could be rough on the Jaguars. They're definitely guard dominant and have a very good guard court. They don't really have bigs on their team. Lipsy extends the lead. Big breath. The free throw line. Smith. Aguirre thought about the 3. Ames continues to play good defense. Every point has been very tough to come by tonight for Centennial. They go deep down to LeBeau. He's going to hold on to it. And they're not going to foul right now. They do, actually. They're going to foul Phillips. With 17.7 seconds to go. So Phillips, who has had a nice run tonight, playing down low. And gets that one as well. So Ames, no doubt about this one any longer, leading by 12. Smith. Aguirre into the lane. Aguirre, the floater, gets it to fall. And Ames will not even throw the ball in. Actually, they do. Never mind. Mumm going to dribble this one down, and Ames wins here the final 56-46. To make it a split on the night, the Centennial girls were victorious in game number 1. Ames boys victorious in game number 2. We'll take a quick break and be back with some of the final stats and wrap this one up right after this.
Bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Chevy bonus cash, plus GM card bonus cash, plus Conquest cash, plus you can redeem your unused cyber cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
And we're back with the post-game wrap-up show here from the jungle at Ankeny Centennial High School, north side of Ankeny, where tonight in the opener, the Centennial Jaguars were victorious on the girls' game 57-50, and here in the nightcap, Ames was victorious to win the top 10 matchup over Ankeny Centennial 56-46. Ames led tonight by Taman Lipsey. He had 25 points, a lot of those later on in the game. Lucas Luth, also another scorer in double digits with 11. Trevion LeBeau had 8. Corey Phillips with 7. And Casey Mumm with 4. The Little Cyclones out-rebounded the Jaguars 25-22 for the home team on the scoreboard. Centennial Jaguars, they were led in scoring tonight by, let's see, get to the right number here. Let's see, Jackson Snyder had a couple. Chris Lewis had 8. And Caden Kelling had 10. Aguirre had 13. He led all Centennial scorers tonight. And let's see here, Brock Jensen had 8. So Centennial falls to, let's see, all my papers are everywhere here, but Centennial falls to 10-3. Ames improves to 11-3. And very important now, it kind of leaves it up for grabs for who will get that 1 seed in the home court advantage in sub-state number 2 when that comes out here very soon in the next week or so. So thanks for everybody for adjusting on the fly tonight and making this work for us on Central Iowa Sports Network. Always a pleasure bringing you high school basketball around Central Iowa. Andy Pollock here signing off. Have a good evening, everybody. Stay safe.